Woohoo! Another filter class lesson to inspire you to be creative. And this lesson is on the Emboss filter. And this is the layout I made. I went back to more of a saying page. I forgot that I had started out my goals doing that. And so I have a saying: do one thing every day that makes you happy. And this swing, sitting outside in the great outdoors, makes me happy. I love this swing. I journaled about how we got this swing and how long it's been there, and it got me thinking how much I enjoy just sitting there, even if for 5 minutes a day. And so if I do nothing else to make myself happy, if I just take a few minutes out, especially during the nice weather, and sit there, that would be a good thing. So that's what I did for my saying. And the emboss filter is actually utilized over here in the edge. I had trouble coming up with some kind of creative way to do this differently. There's only so much you can do, it seems, with these filters and playing with them in black backgrounds and stuff. You just have to come up with something, and you can see it really does add to it when I take these two away. It really doesn't seem like a very effective layout like that, and so I added that back in. So anyway, here at the top I have my original image, and I actually duplicated it at first and rose it up here and tried playing with it. It wasn't until I turned it on its side that it seemed to do something. Control J, we're going to duplicate because this is a permanent change, and so you want to always have the original there to delete what you played with and try again, or the original there to blend into. We do this with a lot of the things that we have. This emboss filter is very similar to this bas relief filter. You can see, but this is utilizing the foreground and background colors, but you will see the difference is when we go in here to stylize and emboss. You can see I'm going to zoom in so you can see what's happening. Let's do this again. Up. Filter, stylize, emboss. You can see it's actually retaining some of the yellow color from the photo, but for the most part it turns it gray. It doesn't use the foreground and background color, even though it is pulling in some colors from the photo itself. That is why blending it with something below is effective with this, because the gray, this, I don't even know if you would call that gray, is just not something real easy to work with. But the difference between this and the bas relief is the depth you can get. It looks more 360 because you can actually take this 360. You can change the lighting angle to any. If you look here, with this angle, it makes those flowers seem to go down, or maybe they go up. It's always a trick on the eye, but you can get variety with this. I actually ended up using something over here, I don't remember. And with this filter, it's actually most effective with the low settings down here. You can see that's much more usable. I was trying to go for something more dramatic because I was trying to be creative. I actually tried this once. I went way up high. You can see it almost like made a shadow with it, which was kind of cool. So the height of the emboss, you can see it works just like if you're familiar with the layer styles for your shadow, it moves the embossing further away from the original to make it appear like it's higher up, so that it like a bevel is higher up. Of course, to make this, I don't know, that's pretty cool. I didn't try it like that, but that right there, it looks pretty cool to me. I might be able to recolor that and work with it. But when I did it, I raised this up also. And you can see that's kind of a cool, really cool effect. But you see that it's got the blue flower, and the further you move it in height, the further it gets from its original source. So if you really want to get creative, you can go up here and do some things. I chose this photo simply because it had a lot of lines in it. The lines of the swing, the lines on the house, the lines of the plants. So I actually didn't use it way up that high. I have no idea where I used it. I think I had this down low, the height. Of course, all the way down you can't hardly see it. I had the height maybe somewhere in there, and then I chose the amount to be really strong, so it looked to be really beveled. I believe that's actually what I did. And then when I was done, I played with the blending modes. You can see that looks really cool. It gives it a real painterly effect. And if we scroll through the blending modes, you can see all the options that you can get. Now, I would encourage you not to stop here. I blended mine further into the gradient background. See, that one looks good there, but you may even want to duplicate this. Oh, what did I do? Let's hit undo. You may want to, I'm going to hit Control J, duplicate this again, and then run the Emboss filter or even another filter. Just get creative, have fun, play. Again, with different settings. Let's say I do this setting now. I'm just doing a random one, and then go through your blending modes again, and now we have two emboss. That was kind of wild. That's kind of cool, the way the flowers stick out. Everything is going to be different on each different layout, or each different combination in each photo. That one's kind of really different. I kind of like that. Don't like that. But so you can come up with any combination of things. So that's kind of cool. But if I don't like this too intense, I can, lower the opacity and that sort of thing. So basically that's all you do. Come up with some creative way. And then what I ended up doing, let's see what I used. On the Emboss layer, I have the screen blending mode, and on the original layer I ended up with the multiply blending mode. I think I played with lowering the opacity and decided to stay right here with this. I liked how the deep lines were working for me in the bricks and in the siding of the house. So I don't know, get out there and play. Remember, you don't have to do your whole photo like mine. I moved it off. If you click on it, you can see the photo actually goes way out here. So it only used part of it. Remember, I could have maybe used just this section of my photo. I could be blending this with text. I could be, I don't know, doing all sorts of stuff. Just get creative and show me what you can do and have fun. Woohoo!